to Christy's Cooking Channel. Today I'm doing a collaboration with 9 other YouTube channels. The 2 dishes that I'm making today will be garlic smashed potatoes, that's my favorite, and Brussels sprouts, which is my husband's favorite. Now I'm going to list all the channels in the description box that are in the collaboration, and also at the end of the video I'll list them out each individually. As usual, I'm going to go ahead and bring it in closer so you can see better. I'm going to be using my Ninja slow cooker today, but you can use it in any slow cooker. I'm going to start off with 4.5 pounds of red potatoes. These are the petite ones that I either quartered or halved, depending on their size. I already washed them and then I let them soak in the water until I was ready to use them. Now you don't want to put too much water in there, but since there's so many potatoes, I'm going to add about 1 cup of water. I'm going to add 1 pack of dip mix. It's just the Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm going to add some pepper. Now the dip mix has some salt in it, so you don't want to add too much, but potatoes, they just love salt. So I'm going to go ahead and add some kosher salt. You can always add more after you're done. I'm going to go ahead and give it a stir. You just want to add a little bit of canola oil, or you can use whatever type of oil you like. I just like to kind of drizzle it over the potatoes. And then give it a quick stir. Now at this point, I'm just going to put the lid on it and I'm going to set it on high for 4 hours. For the Brussels sprouts, I'm starting off with 5 slices of real fatty bacon that I just cut into small pieces. I'm just trying to render down as much fat as possible. After the bacon is crispy enough, you just go ahead and remove it. You just want to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. You can just eyeball it. I've got 3 shallots here that have been finely diced. I have 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. Go ahead and add a little bit of salt and pepper. You just want to let them cook for about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to add 1 cup of chicken stock or broth. Just want to cover it up and then turn it down to a simmer just until they soften up. Once all the stock is cooked down, I'm going to go ahead and add the bacon. Brussels sprouts are one of those things that I've always hated, and my husband and mother-in-law want me to make them every year. And last year, for the first time, I actually tried them. And cooking them this way, I can eat them. I definitely can't stand the type that I grew up with, the ones that come in the box, the little square box that was frozen and it was microwaved. Those are hideous. But these are actually pretty tasty. For the holidays, I normally double this recipe, but I just wanted to show you the basics of it. And since my potatoes have about 4 hours to go, I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick taste now while it's good and hot. Alright, gotta get some bacon on there because, again, these are good, but Brussels sprouts are not my favorite food. Let me go ahead and give it a try. If you got enough bacon, though, you can pretty much eat anything. Those are so good. a Brussels sprout hater in your house, definitely give this recipe a try. It's changed the way I feel about Brussels sprouts. And I will have the recipe in the description box as usual. After I got set up to record the Brussels sprout video, I realized I forgot to add the garlic to these potatoes. I like to use the squeezed garlic, and I just did 2 large squeezes of this. You can use about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. You can actually add more if you like or a little less. It's just up to you per taste. These potatoes have been cooking for 3 hours. It's going to steam you up a little bit here. Now, I like to stir them just a couple times during the cooking process. Now, the Ninja cooks a lot faster than some of my other crock pots, so you just want to cook it long enough until they're soft enough to mash. So 3 hours is actually enough for the Ninja on high. You can also cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours depending on your cooker. I'm going to add an 8-ounce block of cream cheese and a stick of butter. We all know calories don't count for the holidays, so you can go ahead and add it and not worry about it. Now, I just like to mash it a little bit now. The cream cheese and butter will definitely melt fast. And I'm not moving the masher around, so I'm not really worried about scratching my pot up. But you can take them out if you want to in another pot. I'm going to go ahead and add some more black pepper. You just want to taste it. It's got enough salt, but it does need more pepper. I want to go ahead and mention all the channels that are going to be in the collaboration. Each one of our videos will have the title Home for the Holidays. It's going to be Angie's Pantry, Coco Noel, Cooking with a Little Spice, Cooking with Cricket, Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking and Homestead, My Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen, Sandra's Homespun Life, Teasers Pleasers, and Two Homestead Family. Please don't forget to check their links in the description box and watch their video also. A lot of great channels. I just want to thank Helga and all the other ladies for doing this collaboration. It was a lot of fun. And like I said earlier, calories just don't count when it's the holidays. But then again, who am I fooling? I eat this like once a week, so it does have a lot of calories with all the butter and cream cheese, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, let me get me a little bowl of it, or a big bowl. I literally can just eat this for lunch and be happy. I don't need anything else. The Brussels sprouts were really good. Again, they're my husband's favorite, where these potatoes are a must-have for any holiday meal. I've made them for years, and I know that they're good, but I will go ahead and give them a taste. They're still hot. They're just perfect. That's really all I can say. They're perfect. And they're still pretty hot. So good. I have the recipe for both dishes in the description box. And there you have it. Thanks a lot.